We live in craven times. A man would have a city in flames to make his life more comfortable. You don't come at a snake from the front, Lorenzo. If I were one, bringing this up would be pointless. It would make you vulnerable.
It's wonderful news to know we're going to season 2, having just aired our pilot, our first episode of Da Vinci's Demons on Stars. David Goyer, when he set out to create this show, had this vision of the show lasting hopefully 6 or 7 seasons, should we be fortunate enough to go that far. So the fact that just after season 1 we have the kind of encouragement to go and kind of get our teeth into season 2 is nice, because you spend the first season somewhat kind of finding your way, finding your feet.
They're all up there. Lorenzo, his father, his grandfather, Cosimo, Giuliano, his links, his sisters. Me, Becky. Even that pig Duke Sforza. Because he was important to Florence.
It's wonderful when big movie makers like David come to television. You know, when Scorsese is doing the pilot for Boardwalk Empire, when David Goyer is creating a brand new television show for Stars. It's something very exciting because it's naturally very cinematic. It's normally very big and courageous in style. And David doesn't shy away from controversy. So he likes to push boundaries. He likes to make people think. And with this show, he really wanted to challenge everything that people think they know about Leonardo da Vinci.
It hasn't always been you. Lorenzo's had other diversions.
Well, what do you want? For me to stay away from him?
I love him, and I love this city. Perhaps because he is this city. You see, we have to prevail.
And do you think me an impediment to that end?
You cannot be as brazen with your affections. Not in public.
And it was so exciting, and for me as an actress, it's just so lovely to be challenged and to work opposite people of that calibre. It's what you dream of, really, as an actor. It was a gift of a job and has become a major game changer within my career. I remember Mark, one of the co-creators, saying to me, you know, this was always going to be a Star is Born type role. And I just said, I'm so glad you didn't tell me that before I shot the show, because the pressure would have been immense. Yeah, it was so bizarre. I remember when I read the script and I never for a second thought, oh, there's a nude scene in this. Like, I needed to get trim. Like it didn't, no flag came up for some reason, because it was just such a wonderful story in reading the whole script that it just didn't stick out to me. And then the day before, I was like, okay, so I have no idea what tomorrow's going to be like, and I'd never shot anything like that or been on stage and had to deal with anything like that. And we were all highly professional, and everyone was very empathetic towards what I was having to do, and it was weirdly a day in the office. So it was permanently a game of tennis with Benedict and I playing opposite each other, and one-upmanship and throwing each other's curveballs and throwing each other off the scent, and it was delicious. It was absolutely delicious to shoot.
You are a distraction, that's your function. I will tolerate that, but I will not tolerate you becoming a vulnerability. Wait 5 minutes after I leave.